What's going on, YouTube? Back in it for another one. You know what it is. And we actually got a little Black Ops 6 news today. Some Black Ops 6 news that I was considering making a video on. So I jump on Twitter to go grab a couple of screenshots for you guys to talk about in that video. And this is the post I see first thing on my timeline. I have no idea who this is. Raywin. I have no idea who this person is. But this is the first thing on my timeline, man. Just random as hell. JoeWo running games with his 2boxing account. Remember, he was invited to COD Next. Activision doesn't give a F about 2boxing. So I put up a post. I quote tweeted that shit. I'm like, listen, man, I get, at least he's being honest though, right? I get people wanting to get away from COD's matchmaking. COD's matchmaking, toxic as hell, predatory. It's bullshit. It doesn't belong in pubs. I get all that. But he's out here calling himself, what does he call himself? The Movement King? Or the Movement God? Whatever. He's a fraud either way. Like Movement King, Movement God, Movement King God. He claims that he's like so good at Warzone and so good at Call. Like these nerds, man, I'm telling you, this dude would be completely useless to society if he didn't make bank playing video games. But you're out here calling yourself the Movement King and you're 2boxing, bro. I seen a post the other day on Twitter. Dude's bragging about having a 15 KD in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half multiplayer. A 15 KD, bro. In today's skill-based matchmaking, dog, the pro players, legit pro players, don't even have anywhere close to a 15 KD. But that kind of poses an interesting question because Activision knows that this shit is going on. I had no idea 2boxing reverse boosting was as bad as it is. Like, I knew people were doing it. You know, because you can't get some of the gameplays we're seeing without doing, you know, you're doing something shady to get around the matchmaking. Obviously, I had no idea it was this bad, though. And I call 2boxing reverse boosting. It's all in the same family, right? So I just say reverse boosting. So 2boxing reverse boosting, it's all the same thing. Whatever it is, they're doing something to get around that matchmaking. But I had no idea it was this bad. Because I don't watch anybody for gameplay anymore. I haven't in years. The last time I watched a channel for any game for gameplay was the Market J. Haven't watched anybody for gameplay since Market J retired, man. I don't care. It's all the same shit. Been there, done that. We've seen it all before. You can't show us nothing we didn't see 10 years ago on Call of Duty. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? Dudes out here getting hot, bothered about shit. Now, I only care about, really, commentary channels, listen to the commentators' thoughts on certain subjects, whatever. That's all I'm interested in. And even still, we barely have any good ones left of those. Like, it's wild out here, man. It's dry out here on these COD streets. And you're going to call yourself a big-time streamer, and you're bringing in these numbers, and you're like, dude, my gameplay is I'm not even a gameplay channel. And my gameplay is way more legit than a lot of these cats out here, man. And I'm just a family dude with a job and shit. I do this on the side as a hobby, and my gameplay is more legit than these dudes. Are you kidding me, man? And I'm not out here hating on reverse boosters. I get it. I understand, man. I understand why you want to get away from it. Just be honest about it. But when you're out here taking people's money and you claim that you're the Movement King or God or whatever, you fraud. I mean, 2boxing though, to get it done, like you can't, yo, bro, these dudes are so fucking whack, man. You gotta be kidding me. But that does pose an interesting question. Activision definitely knows about these cats doing this, and they ain't doing a thing about it. Actually, they're doing the complete opposite. They're still inviting them to events. They're still giving them all the perks of being a shill, a VIP that they got before they knew about that shit. They got the heavy, strict, thick, skill-based matchmaking with the EO matchmaking and everything else in here for all us average Joes that don't bother with this bullshit, but we hate the matchmaking. They got us suffering knowing that this nonsense is going on, though. But they got this whack-ass matchmaking to protect the noobs from players like this. See, that's one thing I always found so funny, though. You hear these nerds, the nerds that know they're being protected by skill-based matchmaking. And they get in the comment section of my videos whenever I'm ranting about it and how much it sucks and how much it doesn't belong in public matches. And these nerds will run their mouths in the comment section and shit. I always found it so funny, dude, because, you know, if I really wanted to just beast on scrubs and noobs all day, every day, you would leave the matchmaking the way it is right now and exploit it like these cats are doing. If we all hated competition like you nerds claim that get overprotective and sensitive and butthurt about skill-based matchmaking whenever we speak against it, if we hated competition, we would leave it the way it is. I'm confident enough in my gun skills out here. I ain't a gameplay channel anyways. It doesn't really matter what gameplay I have out here, but it would be boring playing against complete bots like that game after game after game, man. No, I'm more than confident enough in what abilities I have left out here, just playing at my own pace. X-Defiance got no skill-based matchmaking. I'm holding my own over there. It does not get removing skill-based matchmaking does not guarantee bot lobbies, man. It never did. All y'all people that think it guarantees bot lobbies, you just told me you're complete noobs at Call of Duty. At the end of the day, we're talking about pubs, man. We ain't talking about professional tournaments. We ain't talking about cash money tournaments. We ain't talking about shit. We ain't talking about the pro circuit. We talking about pubs, man. Public matches. People buy these games to unwind and have a little fun. Playing in professional tournaments every single time you get on the game is not my idea of fun. It's not a lot of people's idea of fun. You know, the homie Murder Show, he does this 2-boxing shit. He's honest about it, but he's not out here bragging that he's a god. He's not out here trying to say that he's like the #1 Warzone player in the world. I watch Merc because he's funny as shit. I'm in stitches when I'm watching his streams, man. I got tears rolling down my face. I'm laughing so hard. I'm getting an ab workout watching his streams sometimes. That's why I watch Murder. I have no problem with what Murder Show is doing. And anybody who does have a problem with what he's doing is nothing but a phony, cuck, virgin, beta male, geek nerd. This dude out here, JoeWo, JoeWo, he's out here bragging about being the movement king. 2-boxing. I don't know. But anyways, moving on with some Black Ops 6 news. We got some breaking news. The breakingest news we've ever gotten in Call of Duty history. They confirmed today that Nuketown is coming back in Black Ops 6. You gotta be kidding me, man. We've had Nuketown in every single Treyarch game other than World at War. Every Black Ops game, there's been a Nuketown. I don't know why they're out here. Like, you know, whatever. We're getting in November. Nuketown is back. They dropped like a tiny little trailer for it, and it looks very similar to the Black Ops 1 Nuketown. You guys know that's my favorite version of Nuketown. Black Ops 2 I thought was a disaster. It looked cool, but the target finder LMGs, the snipers and shit kind of ruined it on me. Black Ops 3 Nuketown was solid. Black Ops 4, you know, the specialists and shit, you know, it looked cool. I wasn't a huge fan of it though, and I thought Black Ops Cold War's Nuketown was pretty boring, but that was because of the matchmaking, the streak system with the air patrol. You know, we'll see what it is. We figured Nuketown was going to be in this game. They're announcing it today like it's this crazy breaking news. Oh my God, Nuketown is back. But the disruptive behavior team over there in Call of Duty dropped a little post today. I'm just going to show you Charlie Intel's post because he breaks it down. It's a way longer post over there from Call of Duty. Black Ops 6 will have voice chat moderation and in-game text chat moderation at launch. There has been a 67% reduction in toxic voice chat with the new detection tools across Call of Duty. It will expand to cover French and German alongside English, Spanish, and Portuguese in a game that is rated M for mature. We think of some of those great memories we have from OG Modern Warfare 2 and shit like that, man. A lot of those memories is people talking shit, talking junk in the pre-game lobbies and post-game lobbies, just going off on people, man. That was the fun of Call of Duty. This game it's rated M for mommy, can you buy me this? Like, we're talking about adults here, man. The game is rated M for mature, and you want everybody out here like, oh, I hope you're having a great day, happiness and positivity. We like, they want us all sounding like noisy butters out here. And you guys already know from a recent video, I have no problem with noisy butters at all. I got a lot of respect for Butters. All right, I have no problems with her, but that's not the reality of the situation out here, man. It's Call of Duty. We're going to war out here in these games, but they want us to be on our best behavior. It's like, oh, you can't call him stupid, or like, what the fuck are we talking about here, man? They're more worried about this shit than they are actual cheaters. Even this 2-boxing shit, I don't think reverse boosting is cheating at all. I don't give a fuck what these nerds out here try to say. Reverse boosting is not cheating, but they ain't worried about this shit. They ain't worried about the actual cheaters. Yeah, we'll get a ban wave every couple of months for like 50,000 accounts or some shit like that, but like, why don't you just step up your anti-cheat though? Why don't you put something in place that's going to handle it So you don't got to waste more time, resources, and all of that on these ban waves. Get them out of the game before they're even here. No, that's not good enough. But here you go, some chat moderation. We don't want you saying mean words to the other grown man in the lobby. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. But they've been dropping a lot of information on the Black Ops 6 campaign, and I can't lie, man. I think it looks great. I think that, like, I know there's only two problems really that I have with it. That you have to have an internet connection, which doesn't bother me, but I know it will bother other people. You have to have an internet connection to be able to play it, and we're not getting early access for the campaign this year because Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half campaign suck. You know, I think it's a terrible decision. I think they should give us that early access, but that's my only two problems with it so far, man. I mean, most of us, you know, apparently most people buy Call of Duty and only play the campaign. They don't even log into multiplayer. I heard numbers about that years ago. I've never met somebody in that situation. Everybody I talk to ever in real life or out here on the socials, they all play multiplayer. Most of us, most of you listening to my voice, we play Call of Duty for multiplayer, you know, but the campaign, man, I can't lie. I think it looks good. I'm interested to see where the story goes, see where it fits in the Black Ops universe. And, you know, it looks like they put some passion into this campaign. So we'll see what it is. That's all I got for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you on the next one.